Today I'm taking a trip down memory lane and reunited with a fragrance that I wore exclusively for many years. I'm talking about the timeless classic that is Chanel Platinum Egoiste. And to find out if I'd still wear this in 2020, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 33 of my Fragrance 365 project where I talk about a different fragrance every day for a whole year. So today I'm taking a look at Platinum Egoiste by the house of Chanel. This is one that I wore quite a lot back in the 1990s through to the early 2000s. It was launched in 1993 and it's a fresh, spicy, aromatic fragrance with a sharp metallic quality. So without further ado, let's take a look at the notes and see what's inside this one. Yeah, the top notes in this one are rosemary, lavender, neroli and petitgrain. In the mid we've got galbanum, clary sage, jasmine and geranium, and in the base we've got amber, sandalwood, oak moss, vetiver and cedar. Yeah, a few accurate descriptive words to give an overview of this one would be clean, crisp, fresh, sharp, bright and uplifting. It opens up with a strong blast of fresh and clean soapiness from the neroli, and this is kind of met head on by the lavender. It's got a bit of spiciness also thrown into the mix. It's got a real classic old school gentleman's cologne vibe about it, but to me it doesn't come across as outdated. It smells like you've just stepped out of the bath that's been filled with luxury bath oils, and it's just so addictive and intoxicating. In the mid and through to the dry down, there's a touch of greenness there and also a touch of woodiness, but overall it stays bright, fresh and invigorating all the way through. Yeah, it comes in this clear no-nonsense glass bottle with a stylish minimalistic design with the branding in black on the front and a chrome cap with the Chanel logo on the top. The box comes in this mirrored finish on the front and also on the back, but it has this like black stripe that runs all the way around the edge of the box there. It's very nice minimalist quality and it kind of keeps the theme going with the bottle. The spray atomizer is fantastic quality, lovely fine distribution. Yeah, and the overall presentation on this one is really extremely high quality. It looks great in my collection. This is one of those truly versatile scents that can be worn day and night in all seasons and either casually or dressed up for a formal event. It's quite simply a jack of all trades and you can easily own this and no other fragrance, and this one will serve you perfectly all year round. I spent a few years as a car salesman back in the early 2000s, and this one was almost part of the uniform in the places that I worked at. It was really popular and in these days it seems to like fly under the radar a little bit more, with the Allure Homme line getting a lot more hype than this one. I think this one would be great as an alternative to Aventus or Green Irish Tweed by Creed, because it's almost like a hybrid of those two. Some people say that it has a mature quality to it, but I was in my early 20s when I used to rock this one, and it got me hundreds of compliments, so I would kind of disagree with that. Well, I think guys in their 20s could easily pull this one off. The performance is huge on this one, and it's a fragrance that will fill up a room if you go a little bit too heavy on the sprayer. It's definitely been diluted down a touch over the years, and it's not as potent as it used to be back in the 1990s. Back then it was unapologetically loud and it screamed, "Look at me!" But even today, it would still outperform a lot of, or even the majority of today's new fresh fragrances. This will give you a solid 8 to 10 hours of longevity, and it'll be projecting for 4 to 5 hours after the first spray. Out of all the classic retro scents, including Dior Haut Sauvage, Coros, Polo Green, etc., I would say that this one is the one that I'd be still happy to wear today, because it's kept its timeless quality and it still smells pretty modern. This was once my only signature scent that I owned, and I wore it exclusively for many years. So I've got like a real soft spot for this one, and I'll always have a special place for this in my heart and also in my collection. It doesn't have the same performance as it did, but if it had stayed the same, it probably wouldn't have been as modern as it is today. It'd have probably been too aggressive and too loud. It really was like a nostril hair burner back in the day, but now it's much more easy to live with. If you're looking for a one fragrance for all occasions that's going to make you smell super clean and fresh, then this is still a great option. If you haven't already tried this one, you are missing out big time. This is the ultimate all-rounder, and Chanel Platinum Egoiste gets a solid, what do you expect, a 10 out of 10 from me. Yeah, so once again, don't forget, that's about it for today's scent of the day. Don't forget, tomorrow I'll be taking a look at another cheap fragrance from a brand that seems to be receiving a lot of positive feedback from the fragrance community at the moment, so make sure to tune in for that one. Also, if you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a like or subscribe to the channel. I've just passed the dizzy heights of 500 subscribers, so I really appreciate all of you who've helped to get me started over the past few weeks, so thank you very much for your support. It would also be great to hear your thoughts on this fragrance, so let me know down in the comments section if you've owned this one in the past or if you're still wearing it. So until next time, everybody, thank you very much once again for watching. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and bye bye for now.